Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, what a difference in a day with weather. It's so all over the place at the moment. Just giving a quick little weather report. It's been raining, it's overcast, the sun's shining right now, and there is, well, some wind, but it's been a very interesting few days. That's what the weather is when it's spring. I'm Ros Bounty, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading, and it's been interesting. Let's go and have a look at the cards because that's what we're here for. And let me just hit that enter key. One step I forgot. Now it's done. Here we go. So what we've got is the Gilda Breviary Lenormand deck by Chiara Marchetti, the expanded edition. We do have one of the cards from that section. Card 40, the mask, is our theme for the day today. Card 35, the anchor with 9 of spades, is in the home space. Card 23, the mice with 7 of clubs, is in our workspace today. Very interesting spread. There are two things we should give our children. One is roots and the other is wings. Here we go. Beautiful, isn't it? And those piercing eyes. Gorgeous. The things that they see. Now, here we go to the cards. Right, I'm just going to let you have a look at that for the moment. I've got a little thing I'm doing here that I didn't get to earlier, so I'm just putting that on. And I'm a little bit high, aren't I? Let me just see if I can lower my seat a bit. There we go. Oh, see that gorgeous little poppy in the background? That's Helen's artwork, Helen Weller. Gorgeous. And here we go with the mask. There's a lot of traffic in the street lately. There's a big truck going past. Okay, with the mask, what that is hiding or revealing. We're taking them off or we're putting them on. We're hiding behind them or we're letting them down. There's, and here we've got the many different faces of this particular mask. So there's an indication there's many different reasons or purposes for the use of a mask. But look at that, the connection that is going to be, whatever our intuitive sense is. It's around that, third eye, the crown chakra, that connection that is, all seeing, all feeling, all connecting. That we're needing to, what are you connecting? Who are you connecting with? What are you connecting with? That inner self or the cosmic or the spiritual? I'm feeling that sense of, it is a bit distancing. I'm feeling that sense of a bit of a distance as you enter this realm. What pathway are you going to take once you put on your mask or once you take it off? Which one is it for you today? Have an awareness around what masks are yours, what others might be wearing, and all of those, the connections that you're feeling around it. We see that this is in front of what is some very huge, like it's mounted over some huge arches. So what is the significance of that as well? It's something I've only just noticed, that this is wrapped around these arches. So even on that other side, the opposite of this that fronts us, there is one on the back as well to make it four-sided, to possibly match with compass or something similar. Wow. Feel into it, think into it, just a bit of self-analysis probably. And I've got to take a drink. Oh, sorry about this. Much better. That was a froggy something I couldn't avoid. And a magnet just pulled off my phone. I'm just trying to get a program working on my phone while I'm in the background here. So I've just got to use a button so that it works properly. It's what's going to... I set a program called a device called a Healy with a program, and that's what I was just doing. So apologies for that distraction. Um, what are we doing whilst we are wearing our masks? And which aspect of it do we might we be wearing or letting down today? So many different factors in this one. It is very much a personal issue of wearing or not type of thing. Putting them up or not, letting them down or not. There's so much. Take a breath and know within yourself what you're needing to do with this mask. I'm just they're just it is a bit yeah. Okay, now let's move on, because what we've got here is the anchor, and the anchor is in our home space, so that's giving us a bit of steady waters, calming the seas, as sort of. What it does is hold us steady while it might still be raging around at the moment. Like the weather is just so all over the place, what we're experiencing in our home space might need to have that calming anchoring so that we are standing our ground. So if you're feeling a little bit lost in it today, feeling like things are in chaos, definitely just put your feet firmly on the ground and imagine that you are this anchor firmly placed into wherever it needs to hold you steady throughout the day. So I'm feeling that there could be some issues with whatever it is that you've got experiencing and are experiencing in your home environment. Remember, this is the home space. You could possibly look above it all, like the albatross, like the birds that are here. Fly high and be witness to what it is that's happening in your life from that bigger picture, where you can see more than just the immediate space you occupy. Okay, there are others in your life. What you're needing to be doing is factoring in that awareness of them. Fly high so that you can see more of what the bigger picture is what I'm getting. And that itself will help hold you steady while there might feel like there's a storm happening around you. Okay, so certainly it's going to be a good space and place to hold that, anchor it firmly, hold the end that you need to be holding yourself, or put it around you. That chain does need to be on an item, or it needs to be held firmly as well, tied on with whatever it needs to be tied on with, whether it's more chain or whether it's whatever it feels right to you. An interesting combination as far as the mask. Hold steady. It does feel like there's a bit of chaos, and it almost feels like now that the faces of this mask could be spinning around this. The archways. It's got that feel of movement that's happening in my mind. You spin it round and wait till it faces whichever one is going to be it for the day today. Okay, let it hold steady. Put the anchor on with it so that it doesn't keep doing that for you. Because what we've got in our workspace is these mischievous little mice who are playing in our workspace. They're in behind the scenes, raiding the pantry, so to speak. So I think you're probably needing to open your mind to someone that might be, or something that is stealing stealing time, stealing information, stealing ideas, stealing credit. I don't know. I find them very mischievous and everything, but they don't ask first, mice, do they? They're just in there, and they're doing their thing behind your backs, behind the scenes. So as far as work goes, just have a mindfulness around it. There is plenty to share. It's not that you have to hold absolutely everything tight, but some things are not needing to be opened up to the public yet, right? So it's knowing what is behind, who is doing what. I think it's probably more, and it just what stuck in my mind just then is a standard operating procedures. You've got to go back to that. Have that type of document in place if you haven't already, so that everyone knows what's meant to be done and who's meant to be doing what, and who's sneaking in behind the backs in those dark corners and doing what they want with anything. Regardless of if there is plenty, there still is a more orderly way of working, okay? Because this is in the workspace. So have it work for you, not that there is things happening that's working against you. I think it's knowing, finding out what little crevices, these other opportunities for those without morals, or the compass that's guiding them towards what should be a company directive, or that type of thing, a company direction, you know um, looking after themselves before the better, greater good for everyone, right? They are nicking stuff that should be available for everyone. I hope that makes sense in the workspace for you today, because some are not revealing, they're not being as honest as they could be. With the masks there, they're hiding behind different roles, titles, and all that sort of stuff to do what they want behind the scenes for selfish purposes. Okay, including this one that's just following and playing. I think just playing around, playing, chewing through whatever is available, and then yes, we'll probably fall on his ass, but that's where today is. Potentially that could be revealed, and have that mask pulled away. So whatever it is in your workspace, have open eyes around it and hold yourself steady, stand your ground. That's what the anchor is for. So if there's something that you're needing to be doing to help defend your position, and you have the authority for it, move forward with it, reveal, and show what things are happening in the right way, okay, right channels. That's why I think the SOP, the standard operating procedures, or a company manual, whatever it is, that you've got the authority. Okay, so that's where I'm feeling the different tasks and things that we've got for our day to day, as far as the lessons we're going to be learning and standing our ground. Okay, really anchoring in, and having that overall, and I do feel that overall witnessing of what, being a witness of what is your day and what happens within it. And good morning, superior cats. I'm late, but I'm here. Hey. Hey, Oracle, it's lovely. Look, I was early because I've got a volunteer today. My volunteering days are Tuesday and Wednesday here, my time. So these days I do try to be earlier because I've got other things, I do need to be there earlier. So I come on early. Thank you for being here. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Mukti Singhi. That's lovely to see you as well. Blessings and love. That's a new name that I've seen, and both from YouTube. So thank you. I'm hoping that the Facebook stuff is actually showing as well. It's saying it's streaming. I have had messages from friends to say that the Facebook message notifications don't always go out anymore. So maybe that's why they're not here. And I will need to go, so thank you so much for being here. Keep being the best you that you can be, and relook at the cards if you have time to see what they mean for you specifically in your known environment and situations. So thank you so much. And Mukti Singhi, this is a general card spread reading that I share with anyone who would like to watch as a live video or refer to back again. And I'll put them up once more. Those are the 3 cards, so any question that you have will probably be answered in this framework of these 3 cards. Okay, so that's where you interpret as you know your life situation and what your own instinct and guidance from Spirit is going to bring to you. Okay, so keep being the best you, and I'll see you tomorrow around the same time, hopefully a little bit earlier maybe. And thank you for being here. Namaste.